There are a few ways to lower chlorine levels in your pool. Whether your chlorine reading is too high or you just like to start using less chlorine in general, we'll show you how to reduce your chlorine levels and usage. Check it out. To help you keep track of taking care of your pool. Okay, first, how do you know if you have too much chlorine in your pool? Well, the easiest way is to just test your water. Your chlorine levels should be between 1 and 3 parts per million. When you test your water, you're looking to see how much chlorine is active and killing contaminants. This is known as free chlorine. When that chlorine has been combined with contaminants and has been used up, it's called combined chlorine, aka chloramines. Now, if you notice a chlorine smell in your pool, it actually doesn't mean you have too much chlorine. That smell comes from the chloramines, and it means your sanitizer has been used up. You can also get rid of chloramines by shocking your pool. This helps to reactivate your sanitizer. Now, what if your eyes feel irritated when you swim? Is that from high chlorine levels? That's usually caused by an improper pH level. Your pH should be between 7.4 and 7.6. Anything much lower or higher will cause burning red eyes. So what causes high chlorine levels in the first place? Well, there are a few reasons this can happen. One, you may simply have added the wrong amount of chlorine to your pool. This can happen when adding shock to your water or putting in too many chlorine tablets in your skimmer. Two, you may have added too much chlorine after adding chlorine stabilizer. Chlorine stabilizer, aka cyanuric acid, slows the process of the sun burning away your chlorine. And 3, your chlorine isn't breaking down because your pool isn't in the sun, so your levels just stay high. Okay, so here are a few ways to lower chlorine levels in your pool. Number 1, stop adding more chlorine. Duh. Turn off your chlorinator, saltwater chlorine generator, or chlorine feeder, and take any chlorine tablets out of the pool floater or your skimmer while you wait for the levels to go down. 2, you can let the sun burn off some of the chlorine. A few hours of direct sunlight can reduce your chlorine levels up to 90%. Just make sure that your chlorine doesn't drop below the recommended range of 1 to 3 parts per million. If you use cyanuric acid to stabilize your chlorine, use hydrogen peroxide. Pool-grade hydrogen peroxide reacts with chlorine to produce water and oxygen. Just be sure to test your pH before adding it.